You do not need a 5-hour morning routine. You need one promise you can keep. When you are exhausted, discipline can look like a punishment. Wake up before sunrise. Exercise for an hour. Read 30 pages. Meditate. Journal. Plan every minute. Never miss a day. You watch someone complete this perfect routine, and for a moment, you feel inspired. So you build an ambitious plan for yourself. Then morning comes. Your body feels heavy. Your mind is already full. Even getting out of bed takes effort. You miss the routine once, then twice. Soon, the plan you created to improve your life becomes another reason to feel disappointed in yourself. But discipline was never supposed to mean doing the maximum every day. Real discipline is not about how much you can force yourself to do when motivation is high. It is about returning to something useful, even when your energy is low. Imagine two people. One works for 5 hours on a motivated Sunday, then does nothing for 3 weeks. The other works for 15 minutes most days. The first person had more intensity. The second person built more trust with himself. Every time you keep a small promise, your mind learns, when I say I will do something, I usually return to it. This is how discipline becomes quieter. It stops feeling like a battle between the person you are and the person you think you should be. It becomes a small agreement you repeat. Many people choose promises designed for their best days. They plan for the version of themselves who slept well, feels hopeful, has no unexpected problems, and wants to do everything. But that version of you is not available every day. Some days, work drains you. Some days, your mind is noisy. Some days, you are carrying disappointment that nobody can see. A useful routine must survive those days too. That does not mean lowering every standard forever. It means creating a minimum you can return to when life feels heavy. Maybe your full plan is a 40-minute workout. Your minimum can be a 5-minute walk. Maybe your full plan is writing 3 pages. Your minimum can be opening the notebook and writing 1 honest sentence. Maybe you want to clean the whole room. Your minimum can be making the bed and putting 5 things away. Maybe you want to fix your sleep schedule. Your minimum can be placing the phone across the room 10 minutes earlier. These actions may look too small to matter, but the minimum is not supposed to transform your whole life in one evening. Its purpose is to keep the connection between intention and action alive. Think of it as keeping a small light on. You are telling yourself, I have not disappeared from my own life. On a better day, you could do more. 5 minutes can become 20. 1 sentence can become a page. A short walk can become a full workout. But the extra work is a bonus. The minimum is the promise. Exhaustion often creates all or nothing thinking. If you cannot do the complete routine, you decide there is no point starting. If you cannot clean everything, you leave everything. If you cannot focus for 2 hours, you do not open the file. But 0 is not the only alternative to perfect. There is also one small useful action. Small actions may not create dramatic results immediately, but they reduce the distance between you and the life you want. Discipline also means protecting your energy. You cannot build a sustainable life while treating exhaustion as a personal failure. Sometimes the disciplined choice is going to sleep. Sometimes it is saying no to one more request. Sometimes it is eating something, drinking water, or stepping outside before demanding more work from yourself. Rest is not the opposite of discipline. Rest can be part of the system that makes discipline possible. It also helps to remove unnecessary friction. Put the notebook where you can see it. Fill the water bottle before bed. Place your walking shoes near the door. Make the useful action easier to begin than the distracting one. You're not trying to prove that you have unlimited willpower. You're building an environment that asks less willpower from you. And when you miss a day, do not turn one missed action into a new identity. You did not become lazy. You missed one day. The important skill is not maintaining a perfect streak. It is learning how to return without spending 3 days judging yourself. Return small. Drink the water. Open the notebook. Walk for 5 minutes. Cross out one task. Then let that be enough. A life is not changed only by the days when you feel powerful. It is also shaped by tired evenings when you quietly keep one promise. So do not ask, what would the most disciplined person do? Ask, what is the smallest useful thing I can honestly complete today? Choose something clear. Make it easy to measure. Make it small enough that your exhausted self can still begin. Then do it without making a speech about it. You do not need a perfect morning. You do not need a new personality. You do not need to win the entire week tonight. You need one promise you can keep. Keep it today. Return to it tomorrow. And let quiet consistency build the strength that extreme routines only pretend to create.